And I feel sorry for what you women take. I was looking at that, but this is the first year they had the college playoff. Hmm? Didn't any of y'all see it? Monday, Ohio won.
Yes, sir.
And them white folks tore the town down, burning. But I'll go out and burn something because you shot my dad in the back of the head. All you black folks want to complain. Why are you burning your own town? Ask them folks in the Civil War, the Revolutionary War. The Civil War, they wasn't burning places down in Spain. Well, it's here.
That's right.
It's okay for them to do it. Huh? I was complaining about Ferguson because the niggas wasn't getting enough. Did you see the brothers go in there and walk out with a half pint? I said, get some chips. And y'all be trying to trick them white folks and say rebellion. No rebellion is put together, predicated on some white person shooting a black person, and that tips it off. Those was riots. Riots. Huh? And so again, to those of you who did the labor, the hard work, we thank you. For those of y'all that see the progress, share it. Share it. Sit around at home sometime and make your own movies. I don't have to go nowhere but there. I take one match and throw it in your house. I can burn the whole block down or the whole town. One person. So I leave you, and I say the greatest thrill I ever had in my life was working with Dr. King. Working with Dr. King. In 1,000,000 years from now, 10 million years from now, they'll be talking about him. If they talk about a damn dinosaur, and it been gone 2 billion years with no records, what do you think gonna happen with King? But now y'all got to watch him. If you look at King's picture now, he getting lighter. Lips is a little thinner. Nose is narrow. And 200 years from now, he'll be a white boy. So I thank you. It's always a pleasure for me to be part of Black History Month. Because it shows you the power of white men. You were right. It used to be a week. Now it's Negro History Month. Wouldn't you know when they get ready to give us a month, it'd be that month of February with all them days missing? And remember this if you want to know where the power is. Groundhog Day, February the 2nd. If you want to know where the power is, Groundhog Day. And white folks say, and if the groundhog sees his shadow, 6 more weeks of winter. Well, let me tell you, spring don't come till March the 21st. Get your calendar and count from February the 2nd to March 21st. That is 6 weeks. So I say thank you. And God bless you. Oh, yeah, question and answer, yeah. Anybody got questions, just raise your hand. No, you don't need a mic. You don't need a mic. Oh. You don't need a mic. You have a question, raise your hand. If I get around to you, I'll repeat it. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
My name is Gloria L. Bay, and I'd like you to have a copy of this. Oh. Thank you. I'm Gloria L. Bay, and I would like you to have a copy of a video that a group that I belong, I'm a co-founder of APACT, African People Against Covert Technologies.
Yes.
3 of us sisters that are sitting here are being tortured by the government and armed forces, and we need it to stop. They're killing us. We need it to stop. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, dear. It didn't just start. Thurgood Marshall was a government agent. When his wife called me and asked me what was I, said, you know damn good and well, you got the same report I got, except you got yours, I stole mine. Huh? Alex Haley never wrote Roots, okay? And the problem, that's what I'm going to confront Brian Williams with. I know that I'm the one who released the picture with Ron Brown with the bullet in the back of his head, and they couldn't deny it because the white folks that did the autopsy brought it to me. Okay? It happens every day. Y'all go home today and re-look at the mess in Ferguson. The mess in Ferguson. When he walked out of that store where he said he stole the cigars. Look at that picture. He got on flip-flops and short pants. When he's laying out there on the ground, he got on long pants and Nikes. This didn't just start, huh? When you sit and you look at all the stuff that go down, huh? The press know about it, huh? Y'all see that 12-year-old child in Cleveland? Rice, that the cop shot? Look at it again. He was out there in the park playing, huh? You looking at the top of his head? That come from a satellite. That's why you saw the tops of the buildings. And then the one thing that's important, did you see when that cop car pulled up? Huh? I'm asking you, did you? Yes. One cop car. When they say a nigger with a gun, 50 cop cars show up. What did he know? Huh? And why were they filming him from a satellite before the cop gets there? They do it every day. Huh? Every day. You one of the ones that feel it. Most of them just go, huh? All these black politicians, every day, they get busted. You buy that? Huh? How they doing it? The same way when I was a little boy, men wanted to have an affair with a woman, they put some stuff in your drink, and you couldn't say no. Okay? That's what this is about. And they know what you're doing. They know who to pick to do it. Huh? And they get away with it. Okay? So we're talking a minute. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I don't want it to stop. I want to ask you, do you have a favorite joke? I've heard so many wonderful jokes here today, but do you have a favorite joke that you really enjoy, that you don't mind sharing, if there's one or two?
They paid me
that we haven't already heard.
A census speech.
But
No, I don't have favorite jokes. I live in Plymouth, Massachusetts, with all the snow and stuff. And my wife was complaining. She usually don't complain about snow. I said, baby, you remember we lived in Chicago? And my salary went from $250 a week at the Playboy Club. It's the first time a black comic could work a white nightclub in America. You could sing, you could dance, but you couldn't stand flat-footed and talk, because then they'd know who you are. Them white folks in Mississippi down there 100 years ago said, you got right, niggers the right to vote, they'll be in the White House. Why? Because they knew me. I can't be your slave without living with you. Huh? I invented a cotton gin. How somebody who don't like me, hate me, gonna invent something to release my burden? Huh? It didn't happen that way. A white boy, millionaire, came down to Virginia, to his mother's friend to spend the summer, and they saw these black folks out in the field with this little box, and he went back home and put his name on it. Black runaway slaves invented ice hockey, and a guy named Richard Stanley looked at it, then it becomes the Stanley Cup. So, well, how do I know that? You don't have to know it. Just do what I do. I say, niggas invented everything. 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 Huh? We invented horses. Everything. You don't have to argue with nobody. You know you was the first person here, right? Then why you arguing with somebody just got here? Y'all always want to overdo it to convince somebody. Huh? We have to do that. But I was telling my wife the other day when we got that big money and I bought a little house, the North Gold Coast, they called it. So the NAACP and some white groups came together and tried to decide what would be the best day for me to move in. I said, well, I paid them $2 million cash. So now y'all gonna tell me who ain't contributed nothing? Who's not my neighbor? So I said, okay, I'll go along with it. So we decided, since all them rich white folks leave the city on the holiday, they go to the Caribbean, they go somewhere where it's warm, they'd all be gone. So it'd be better for me to move in then, and when they get back, I'll be there. Yeah. So I said, okay, that'll work. So this neighbor living next to me, he got back on January the 2nd. And that's when we had 18 inches of snow. And I'm out there shoveling that snow. And he pulled up. He said, hey, boy, you're doing a damn good job there.
Get mine next.
How about doing my front next door? I said, no problem. He said, how much you charge for that? I said, I get to sleep with that woman inside. Matter of fact, I'll do yours now. Then I knew white folks had power. I lived there 2 more years, never snowed. Never snowed. Now I'm down in Plymouth, Mass, rich white folks. My neighbor crossed the pond, Steinway piano air. Up the hill, ocean spray. One thing I learned about them white folks living there, they love their dogs. I live next door to rich white folks that pay a nanny to change their baby diaper, but walk their own dog and pick up the dog shit. And then they bring the dog out, the dog run across the street and kiss the other dog in the butt and go back home. They kiss the dog, they ain't washed his mouth. I don't have no favorite jokes, but let me tell you about